We are on bargaining. Bargaining. Those who have been watching me know that I am now talking about the 5 stages of grief that people go through after a loss. So I'm on the third stage, which is bargaining. Bargaining. And this is Honeynyabbs from Ottawa, Canada. Uh-huh. Giving you psychoeducation all the time, giving you entertainment all the time. So kindly, if you find my channel, you continue to watch. Like the videos if you do, and share and subscribe. So today we are on bargaining. As I told you, I had a lot of issues with the network, but I am back. Okay, so we are on the third stage. The first one, of course, was denial, followed by anger, which I've explained. If you watch my videos, you will know. So today I am on the third stage. By the time people have been so angry, done what they want to do, fight, fled, sorry means or. Sorry about that. In our language back home means or. So after people have fought, whatever is happening around them, whatever loss, you know, and even others have fled the scene, others have, they're just paralyzed, they can't do anything about it, they they slip into the next stage, which is bargaining. Okay, bargaining is where you feel so helpless, you feel so vulnerable, you know yeah, because of what is happening, because of course it's happening and you have tried to react to it, but you still feel helpless because of that loss. For instance, let me give you an example. Like losing a relationship, losing a friendship is really a big thing. Let me remind you, like, one time when I was talking about adolescence, I said, if a young adult or an adolescent comes to you as a parent or as a therapist and tells you, I don't know, my world is coming to an end, I don't know what to do, I don't feel like I can live again because I have lost this person doesn't want to be with me anymore. Yeah, believe me, you have to take that as a very big thing to help that person through. It's normally very big because you have seen cases where even youngsters, young adults, they want to commit suicide because they don't think they can live without these people. That is a loss of relationship. Yeah, some people go into these very harmful uh, behaviors. Yeah, some people, they will withdraw, they go into depression. So if anybody ever comes to you as a parent or as a therapist, it is a very, very serious issue to handle. And such people, just because they have come to you, then they need help. If you cannot give them help as a parent, believe me, this is a case you can take to a therapist. Okay, and the people can be helped to process it, because that is a loss they cannot handle, they can't think about it. By the time they are coming to you, it's like they are at the end. Maybe they just want one more, to hear one more from a person, and then they can do what they have planned to do. So after the anger stage, we go to bargaining, which I'm telling you, it's where people feel so vulnerable and so helpless. Eh, like in case of loss of a relationship, uh-huh, or even a marriage, yeah, or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, yeah, you find people bargaining. They start bargaining. I wish. I mean, all starts in the mind. Yeah, I'll say, is it? I wish I had not uh, behaved like this. I hope I'd not shouted to this person. I took so long because the person used to tell me this and I didn't take it serious. I wish I had not done it. Yeah. Could there be another chance if I rectify it? They are now bargaining. Mm-hmm. Although this is the end of it, I mean, they have already lost the relationship, so they are still bargaining. You find somebody who has lost a boyfriend or girlfriend, then they'll keep waiting for their call. Mm-hmm. So, I hope I am still waiting for the call of this family. It cannot just. It's not true that this had come to an end after all that I've invested. Could it be like this person can come to their senses? Yeah, because you yourself is trying to call them, but they are not taking your call. So people bargain a lot. They are searching their mind what happened. You know, and this is normally like the bargaining stage. It is people trying to process. In case of like in case of a disease, a sickness, uh, I've seen people who are normally sick in the family. Maybe they've gone to the doctor, they have been diagnosed with a certain disease, which is eating them slowly. Yeah. So immediately after, after the other stages, they denied, they became so angry, why is it happening to me? Now they decide. They are bargaining on their own. They have not told anyone in the family. Yeah. And it's a disease that is eating them slowly. Maybe it is this diseases, I mean, let me just talk about cancer because it's well known. Yeah. Uh-huh. Or it could be something that they go to see the doctor about every week. Yeah. They said, I want to keep my family out of it. I don't want to tell them, but they keep going to the doctor. In this stage, they are actually bargaining. They are saying, if I can deal with it with the doctor without my family knowing, in the hope that I'll be well, then maybe I can tell them later. But the doctor has said this when it has reached this stage, it is just the progress it cannot be reversed. Yeah. But you keep bargaining. If people are religious or people are believers in God, this is the stage where they really bargain with God. I've seen an instance where parents have even lost their children. Let's not talk about the young adults in mostly. Yeah, that is back in my country because young adults, can get married, or even in the Western world actually. Uh-huh. Because I understand when people are 18, sometimes in the Western world, I've seen that they some parents kick them out of home, or the individuals decide on their own to move out. But there are circumstances that can lead to that person leaving home. Yeah, they are so much not in good terms with the parents. Yeah, and the person just cannot wait to be 18 to leave. And when they leave, they go leave and leave. And the parents now, yeah, because of that loss, that is losing your child, losing the friendship of your child. And because of that, they start bargaining. They start saying, if we had not been hard on this child, if we had understood this child, it would not have. And then they keep hoping that this child is going to call. The child will come to his senses and call. Mhm. They bargain a lot. If they are believers in God, they'll pray about it and they tell God, give us one more chance. If this child comes back home, we are going to be the best parents of all. We will not do what we were doing. Yeah. We will listen to this person. Yeah. This is a bargaining stage. Mhm. Actually, I have seen even in the even after death. Yeah. People are still hoping that it is not true. Yeah. Because I don't think it is because of this, but I've seen like in the movies where people come out of the caskets. Hmm. Actually, even back home, sometimes people have gone to the mortuaries. Some people have been taken to the mortuaries, a few cases, and somehow they wake up. Yeah, I think they were taken there when people thought they wake up and they get their way out. Yeah, because I don't know if the attendants find them, whether they leave them there or so they normally get their way out. So you find people bargaining. If somebody maybe is in the mortuary, yeah, mm-hmm. they bargain with God, Lord, we pray. Mm-hmm. If they're Christians or believers, they bargain with God and say, God, you are in charge of death. You are the one who has breath. Can this person come back to life? Because I have had cases like that. We pray. They are still bargaining. And if this person comes to death, and because of the way we were not in good terms, I will be the best wife that I can be, or I will be the best husband. I will not do this and this. Yeah, the children, it is a bargaining. And of course, psychologically, it is something to just to push on your mind not to go haywire. You know, it helps you like to process, because at this point, yeah, let's say you've been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. Mm-hmm. It's not many cases that reverse, but I know of a few that have been treated in other countries. Yeah. By the time you've been diagnosed there and the pain has come, most likely this person will go, but they'll pray and tell God, or they'll be talking to their people and telling them, use whichever means you can. I know this can be well. But at this stage, normally, you find that things have gone too far. Mhm. Things have gone too far to be reversed, but people are still bargaining. So this is a stage. It's sorry. So the bargaining goes on, and yet it cannot be reversed. Yeah. So this is just as a normal stage that people go through. Yeah, it is there. Yeah, if you are in contact with such people, yeah, just always remember it's a stage that they have to go through. Bargaining is okay. It's a psychological reaction that they go through, as they mourn, as they grieve. Yeah. So be there for them. As usual, be patient. And I'll be going next to the other stage. We'll see you in the next one.